Hey guys, what's up? So I'm coming at you with just something live, something raw. Like I normally have like things, you know, like written out so I can keep my thoughts in order. I have like the pre-recorded background. I have like, the little music underneath the videos, everything like that. I don't want to do that today just because to me this is it's kind of funny to say this is a serious topic for me since it's over a video game, and a lot of people wouldn't consider that a very serious topic, but to me it is because this is a very passionate thing for me. I'm a huge nerd. I'm a huge gamer. I like, you know, and I want to be a content creator, which, haha, inconsistent as fuck, but I do actually want to be a content creator, but it becomes very discouraging when you see some of your favorite content creators, and I'm not going to name names, but you see some of your favorite content creators saying, like, I'm going to take a break from a game you really love. And this has happened twice now, because, I wanted to make content on Monster Hunter Rise, but the end game just is laughably bad. And, hopefully, summer 2022, Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Hopefully that fixes that game. But as of right now, what the hell do we do for Genshin, right? Like, sure, the the um the anniversary rewards are terrible because there aren't any. Hell, we didn't even get a letter. We literally didn't even get a letter saying, "Hey, thanks for the anniversary stuff." I guess you can count this, I guess, but it's like a web event. You could at least send us some Foul and Mora, saying, "Hey, thanks for liking our game." That's cool. At least showing us that you listen or care in the slightest bit, which I'm not gonna even say that doesn't care about its players, because that's kind of like a bad mindset to get in and to like spread that mindset just because we don't know what is happening behind the scenes. Like, this is me neither defending Mihoyo or being super against them. All I'm saying is, there may be something else going on, but at the same time, enough's enough, Mihoyo. Like, dude, like, the Twitter was dead, okay? Their Twitter feed was dead. Most games, even normal games that aren't gacha games, that aren't live service games, like, when it's close to their game's 1 year anniversary, they're posting stuff about it all the time on the follow-up days leading up to this 1 year anniversary, showing us that they're very passionate about it, showing us that they care, showing us that they love the game that they made and they're proud of this product. And then for Genshin, nothing leading up to it at all. There was no hype generated by the company whatsoever. Like, it was like they just didn't care that the 1 year was coming up. And I feel as if though that should be a really big deal for a smaller, well, I guess they were more medium sized. For like a medium sized company to like pop off, like unbelievably pop off at that, because they didn't just make like a couple $1,000,000, they made billions of dollars in less than a year. That is an incredible feat, especially for a gacha game. From what I know, I am no gacha expert. This is my very first gacha. I do not pretend to know a lot about the gacha style of game. All I can say is that this is a very good game, but it's coming to a point to where it's very worrisome, especially as someone who is wanting to become an up-and-coming content creator who wants to find more motivation to make more content. But when I look at the state of the game, what content is there for me to make? When you run out of resin, you can run around the world like I'm doing right now to like farm some Mora, kill some mobs, stuff like that. But like, what's the real point in it, right? Like, what is the actual point in this? I'm not getting any like significant in-game reward. I just get to play my characters a little longer each day. Like, and that's all I really want to do. I just want to play, my main characters, like Raiden, like Tartaglia. Like, I want to play these characters more, but there's not a lot of content for me to do. Like, wrong button. Once I 36 star my Spiral Abyss, what do I do until the next Spiral Abyss? Because it's like 2 weeks until the next one. There's no other hard content for me to push my character's limits in to like actually get to test things. Like, what do I even get to do, you know? And the answer is just there isn't anything. Like, there is no repeatable in-game content, and a lot of content creators are just, you know, they have to take a break because like they're burning out. They're burning out because there's nothing to do. Like, they're doing the same thing they've done for a year now, and to top off doing the same thing they've done for a year, it's like it feels like the company just doesn't care on top of it, just because of the fact that, you know, like, what have they done to show that they're actually listening, to show that they actually care? Well, in the past, they, like, you know, they buffed Zhongli. They saw how passionate everyone was about it, about wanting him buffed, and they saw how everyone, you know, hated how weak he was, or thought that he was, whichever side of the argument you were on. And where did that go? How did Kokomi release in the state that she released in? Why is Raiden feel so gated as a main DPS behind either 5-star weapons, or, which, you know, could be not true. That could just be me saying something out of tilt. I want to preface that right now. That could just be me talking out of tilt. But, you know, like, between the in-game content and then Raiden feels very, very gated by her C3 or C2 for damage. Like, she just does. She feels gated. I have a C0 Raiden because I'm not a whale. I'm an extremely light spender. And just pulling up her constellation here, like, this constellation should not give her as much power as it does. They could have put 20% of this on her normal burst, but this isn't a Raiden video. This is me venting about how I'm afraid Mihoyo's letting their game die. Which, you know, don't go to Reddit and be like, Sparky said the game's dying. Oh my god. Don't do that. All I'm saying is, it is worrisome because it feels like they're not listening. You know, the Beto changes, begging for Kokomi to work. Yoimiya doesn't have half her internal workings actually working appropriately at all. Like, Mona Ayaka dash still literally gets stuck on the floor itself. A flat surface gives them surface collision. Like, there's so many things wrong with the game, and so many things they could fix. There's so many aspects of the game that they could just improve upon and make this game so damn much better than what it already is. And it's already a good game. It is a good game. I love this game. But there's going to come a point to where people are going to move on when competition for this game finally comes around. Because right now they're getting away with this because there isn't any competition at all for Genshin. There's literally none. But, like, what are they going to do when there is competition? Are they going to let the game die because they don't want to give their, like, they don't want to give their players any rewards? They don't want to give their players the time of day? They don't want to, like, you know, actually react to anything that we think about? Like, and I get it, like, not everything, not every voice in the herd of screaming, angry Genshin players can be recognized by a company, I guess, just because, like, not so much as to, like, to devalue those opinions. Like, I would never devalue someone's opinion. That's just, you know, wrong. Regardless if you agree or disagree with the opinion, you shouldn't devalue it. But, like, you know, oh, buff C0 Raiden. Oh, Kokomi sucks. Buff Kokomi. Oh, delete Ayaka Mona Dash. Or maybe that's just me. Re-release Hu Tao, release Tartaglia, like, all these different things. Like, what do? You can't make everyone happy, but what you can do, Al, is make the majority of people happy. I would feel anyway. I would want to make the most amount of people. I would want to make more people happy that you can, right? Like, make the most people happy that you can, that you're able to, especially as the company, when you want your game to thrive. Because, you know, they talk on their CN live stream about how they want the game to last for, like, years longer. But here we are, like, on anniversary 1, and what do we have to show for it? Literally nothing. The players got literally nothing for their year 1 anniversary that, they talked about like having events for. Or maybe I'm delusional. Maybe that was a fever dream. But for what I know, like, they mentioned how they want the anniversary to be cool and give us like primo gems. But like, where are they, Mario? Where's anything? Damn, I would take some character balancing, like buff Kokomi, hell, buff C0 Raiden, like fix Mona's dash, fix an Ayaka's dash too, fix Yoimiya, let her be playable. She fucking barely functions because her internal cooldowns or internal workings don't really work very well. Like, it just feels really bad. And I hate that every time I've made a video lately or thought of a video idea, it's always me talking about something upsetting that's happening in Genshin Impact. It's not really been anything about, anything like happy going on in Genshin Impact. And boohoo, not everything is going to be happy all the time. If I could hit this rock, that would be sick. Not everything's going to be happy all the time. Like, of course, we all know this, but like, the game needs an actual repeatable content in game. Like, just take the Spiral Abyss, but make it like randomly procedured, or just make it randomly creating map spawns, and we run through the maps and like kill things. But like, you can like repeat it like an infinite amount of times, or like you can get rewards for going to a crazy high floor number, or something. But like, I don't know. The game is just in a bad spot. MiHoYo doesn't really seem like they're caring all that much. And all I can say is, alright, webcam. All I can say is, like, please care about the game. Care about your players. This is a great game. We all love this game very much. The devs probably love this game very much. Just listen to the players some. Care more about the players. I mean, you don't even have to give us an anniversary reward, in my opinion. Like, you don't even have to give us anything if you're like showing us you're actively trying to improve the game state. I'm sorry for rambling. I normally have more constructed videos, but this is something I just wanted to say straight from my head, as rambly and like whatever. I just wanted to share my thoughts. If you made it this far to the end of the video, I really appreciate you. That means a lot. I hope to find my groove to be able to make more consistent content, and I hope that MiHoYo surprises us and shows us that they care and gives us more content to do in the end game, or give us a proper end game. But yeah, thanks again, guys. I'll see you in the next one.